Shalom. I'd like to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem Kakadash. This is Matazah coming at you with another lesson. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS who are doing this work 100% truth and accuracy with all sincerity. Peace and blessings to the whole select out there who are doing this work with all sincerity. To you all, I like to say Shalom. Jeremiah 15:2. And it shall come to pass, if they say unto thee, whither shall we go forth? Then thou shalt tell them, thus saith Yahweh, such as are for death to death, and such as for the sword to the sword, and such as are for the famine to the famine, and such as for the captivity to the captivity. And I will appoint over them 4 kinds, saith Yahweh, the sword to slay, and the dogs to tear, and the fowls of the heaven, and the beasts of the earth to devour and destroy. There are hard times coming, and a great famine is coming. And these animals out here are going to be running rampant and wild. And they're going to have their meals, and you people are not going to have your meals. What are their meals going to be? You people. Now, food is getting shorter and shorter and shorter. And it's the Lord's doing. Prophecy is running like water. Food is running out. You people are going to eventually become hungry. And you're going to become famished. You're not going to have any food. And you're just going to be dung in the street. Now, the reason why I brought Jeremiah 15 is because all these things are going to happen. You're going to be slain in the street. You're going to die from hunger. Or you're just going to be eaten alive by one of these beasts out here. Now, before I begin, I'd like to say fair use, fair use, fair use. Any and all content used in this video is for educational purposes only. They're not for monetary purposes. They're for educational purposes only. Thank you. Now, the video I'm about to play, it's just going to be talking about benefits, food benefits. You know, the typical thing. Eventually, they're going to shut it off and then transfer it over to the MOTB. But a lot of you people are about to go hungry. You're not going to have these benefits. That's the point of the video I'm about to show you.
All right, some big changes are coming to a federal program that for generations has helped low-income families afford food. The changes could mean millions of Americans will no longer receive SNAP benefits. Starting June 1st, the federal government will require certain SNAP recipients to show they're either working or volunteering in community service. News 4's Mark Seagraves explains what's changing and who could be affected.
Now, finding a job is not as easy as it used to be. A lot of so-called Americans are jobless. A lot of so-called Americans are homeless. Now, while this is going to affect, it's going to affect a lot of those people that are already having this benefit, are gaining these benefits. They're not going to have it anymore. And, they're just going to starve. It's going to be more beggars on the street. And you're going to start seeing people dropping like flies because people are going to be too hungry. You're also going to start seeing people raiding people's homes and stealing. It's going to be all out chaos soon.
In the district alone, more than 130,000 residents rely on SNAP benefits to feed their families. According to district officials, about 18,000 of them are at risk of losing those benefits as the Trump administration will begin enforcing work requirements on June 1st. Kevin Donahue, the district city administrator, explains what the new federal requirements are.
We want to help people avoid losing benefits when that's possible. And for that, there are three paths that we're trying to create. One is work requirements, so people work. That's generally about 20 hours a week or 80 hours a month. One is work training, so they're in a training program. Also, they have to do that about 80 hours a month or 20 hours a week. And the final one that's very intriguing that other states have looked at is a volunteer program. You're allowed to volunteer. The requirement for that's about 8 hours a week, so it's less than being in training or work.
While the new requirements will impact millions of people across the country, most SNAP recipients will be exempt. Those exemptions include anyone under 18 or anyone 65 or older, residents with physical or mental health conditions, including pregnancy, those who are already working 30 hours a week or already enrolled in school, and caretakers. While the requirements take effect June 1st, recipients have 3 months to come into compliance, so nobody is in danger of losing benefits until sometime in September. In the
No, hey, they said till September, so a lot is going on around when it's starting to get cold. So people are about to be, things about to be wild by the end of this year. A lot is going on. It's just pointing towards the end of this year, according to Esau Edom's calendar. But yeah, a lot of you people are about to be hungry. You're about to be out there sweating, trying to get your food. You're about to become the new hobos, along with the current hobos. Not that I'm making fun or anything, but a lot of people about to be on the street. A lot of people about to be hungry, and a lot of you people don't know the Lord. And your only protection and way to get fed and your needs being fulfilled is through the Lord, because all things are through the Lord, and the Lord will protect you from these beasts that are gonna be soon roaming around, because they're eventually gonna be released. They're gonna be able to come into the cities and stuff, and make a lot of people their new lunch and breakfast and dinner. The Lord is going to be protection of the hopeful elect, and the hopeful elect are going to enjoy themselves. This is Job 5:20, and it reads, "In famine he shall redeem thee from death, and in war from the power of the sword. Thou shalt be hid from the scourge of the tongue, neither shalt thou be afraid of the destruction when it cometh. At destruction and famine thou shalt laugh, neither shalt thou be afraid of the beasts of the earth, for thou shalt be in league with the stones of the field, and the beasts of the field shall be at peace with thee." The Lord is going to have us on good terms with just about everything. He's going to keep us protected. He's going to keep us fed and well nourished. We're not going to be thirsty. We might not get it every day, but he's going to make sure we're healthy and we're satisfied. And none of the beasts of the field are going to come towards us and try to attack us. No, they're going to be on our side. Most likely going to be protecting us. The Lord is no liar. He's going to use any and all things to protect us. Those that are in this truth, who wholeheartedly believe in him. Because people out here, they can say they believe and they really don't. The Lord will feed, give drink, and protect his hopeful elect. Isaiah 65 and 13. I'm going to close out with that. Oh, it's 63. My bad. 65 and 13. And it reads, therefore, thus saith Yahweh, our power, behold, my servants shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servants shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servants shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. Behold, my servants shall sing for joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall howl for vexation of spirit. You people, you don't understand. You out here, you about to be wholeheartedly dealt with in so many ways that you won't even see it coming. There'll be many ways to die when Jacob's trouble goes full blown and the day of the Lord becomes reality. So with that, I like to say, call Halayim Lo Yahaba Shem Yahshua Shem Hakadash. Peace and blessings to the whole select out there. To you all, I like to say, Shalom.